What just happened? Are we live?
Yeah, it's going. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. All right. We are live here from Eden Prairie, the first test of the best tournament. Eagan Wildcats taking on the Rosemount Irish. Rematch of a game last Saturday where Wildcats won a 3-1 tightly contested physical fast game. St. Clair chips it in deep. We've got Schmidt centering St. Clair and Umlin right now. Steinke and Gannon on defense. 13:25 left in the first period. Here's Umlin. Makes a move. His cross-ice pass was tipped, intercepted at neutral, and thrown back in. Gannon and Schmidt digging for a puck in the Eagan defensive corner. Schmidt comes out with it, throws it up the boards. St. Clair lifted a stick. Eagan is trying to clear the zone. Rosemount gets it back in deep. Good physical play there by Cade Steinke. Steinke throws up the wall looking for a clear. He gets it out. It is dirty ice this period. That was waved off. So now it's Saleda, Turvold, and Becker. There's an icing. So we got Turvold, Thonvold, and Becker. Dillon and Eilertson. Irish control. They throw it into the far corner. Eilertson plays up to Becker. He chips it. Oh, that was headed out, hit the helmet of an Irish forward before it went out of the zone. Turvold back to Eilertson. He throws it out to Thonvold, hits him in the back. Will doesn't know where it is. And the Irish get it back in. Eilertson sends up to Thonvold. Breakaway for Will. Shot, save. Nice outlet pass there by Carter Eilertson. In Turvold skates. Nice physical play there by Eilertson. Turvold throws it behind the net to Becker. Back to Turvold. Up to Becker. Here's Turvold again. And Eagan flips it up and out. This is not going to go for icing. That's offside. Schmidt, St. Clair, Umlin with Steinke and Gannon. St. Clair trying to get it in deep. There's Steinke. He gets it in, absorbs a hit. It's going to be a physical game. It was last week. This is going to go for an icing. Nope, played by Schwark. Might have been waved off. Schwark. His pass was intercepted. Shot on, deflected by Steinke. Centering play. Nice block there by Gannon. Another shot. That might have been blocked by Umland. That's played in from the line onto Schwark. He covers it up. Eagan will get a change. So this will bring out Priest, Saleda, Turvold, Eilertson, and Dillon. Here's Eilertson. Up to Saleda. He chips it to Priest, but that was intercepted. And Rosemount fires it right back in. Played to the line, not out. Shot, blocked by Turvold. He chips it up and out. Here's Marshall Saleda. He's circling behind the Rosemount goal. Sends it up to Dillon. Saleda was taken out hard along the wall. Dillon played it in behind the net. Here's Eilertson at the point. He holds it. Didn't hold it. So that'll be offside. Schmidt, Becker, Thonvold, Dillon, Eilertson. Here's Dillon. Bouncing puck. Played up the line, but not out. Sends that one. That was tipped by a Rosemount player, so that will not be an icing. Oh, almost a turnover to Schmidt in the slot. Got a piece of it. Irish get it in deep. They play it out front, out to the D. Tipped by Thonvold in the slot. Saved by Schwark. D-to-D play, shot all the way through. Rebound. Cleared to the line by Thonvold. Another shot coming. That's a goal. So shot came from the point. I don't know if it was tipped out front. There was a lot of traffic. And the Irish take a 1-0 lead with 8:19 remaining in the first period. St. Clair, Turvold, Umland, Gannon, Steinke. Wildcats control off the face-off. Turvold turns it over. St. Clair hits Umland. He's going wide. Shot. Blockered away. Rebound. Controlled by the Irish. Breakout play. Puck cleared out into neutral. Turvold came out with it and flicked it up into the stand, so we'll have a face-off to the left of Schwark. Here's Steinke to the line. St. Clair chips it behind the Irish defender. He's got Umland. Shot. Hits the side of the net. Irish able to break back out. Centering play. Bounces dangerously in front of Schwark. Shot. That skips just wide. St. Clair clears it out. Turvold switches with Schmidt. The other four players remain on the ice. Steinke plays over to Umland, and he just sends it in, goes for a change. So Priest and Saleda join Hudson Schmidt. Dylan and Eilertson are also a 2-on-1 developing here for the Irish. Good play by Dylan. Good job defending that 2-on-1, forcing a pass and then deflecting the pass. Here comes Schmidt. His pass to Saleda was just behind him, so it's going to go all the way down for an icing and a face-off in the Eagan zone. Here's Schmidt. Centering pass intercepted there by Eilertson. He reverses behind his net. He finds Dylan. He hits Schmidt. They get it out, but Rosemount gains control in the neutral zone and throws it back in. Eilertson reverses and avoids a hit. Sends one up to Saleda. A bouncing pass hit him in the shin pad. Shot, fanned on it. Centering play out front. Rosemount still has it. Dylan skating it out. Here's Turvold. Steinke sends it all the way down. That'll be an icing. So Thonvold, Becker, and Turvold. Forward line, Steinke and Gannon. Another face-off to Schwartz left. Turvold wins it back to Steinke. Turvold and Becker defending. Becker trying to chip it out. He's stood up by a couple different players. There it is in Steinke skates. Rosemount still has it. Quick shot from the side of the net. Dumped back in. We have a dislodged net, so. Eagan will change their forward lines. 4:56 remaining in the first period. Wildcats trail 1-0. Irish have had more of the zone time so far in this first period. Schmidt, Steinke battling along the half wall. Schmidt out with it. Good physical play again by Steinke. Here's Umland. Eagan's going to regroup here in the neutral zone. Steinke floats it up to Schmidt, but that puck bounced over his stick. Quick shot. Schwartz turned that weak angle shot away. Another play in from the point, deflected out front. Steinke hits St. Clair. He one touches to Schmidt. Played out into neutral. Here's Dylan. Over to Eilertson. He leaves for Dylan. Irish now regrouping. Send it in. Schwartz brings it up the wall. Eagan had gone for a line change. So Torvald, Saleda step on the ice. Umland still out there from the previous line. Saleda plays back behind the net to Umland. He throws it out. Here come the Irish again. Shot, tipped out front. Another save by Schwartz. Still loose. Cleared by Gannon. Weak angle shot, turned away by Schwartz. Rebound collected by Turvold. 3-on-2 for Eagan entering the zone here. Turvold to Priest into skates. Here's Saleda. He tried to center it. He was defended in the near corner. Irish look to chip it out. Turvold holds at the line, but right back to the Irish. Thonvold and Schmidt now on the ice. Becker stepping on as well. Thonvold, quick little shot. Sneaky one. But ended up in the catching glove of the Rosemount goalie. Been a pretty fast first period. Just 2 minutes left here. Eagan trailing 1-0. Schmidt, Becker, and Thonvold with Steinke and Gannon. Puck is lofted out, face-off play. Steinke wins a race, moves it over to Gannon, but just out of his reach, so here's Becker played it up to Schmidt. He makes a move as he crosses center ice. Schmidt into the zone, makes another move. And his shot was deflected up into the netting. So not a bad little zone entry there for Hudson Schmidt. So still Schmidt, Becker, Dillon, and Eilertson. Back the line for Dillon. His shot is blocked. Eilertson. Now Rosemount's regrouping. They're able to deflect the puck deep into the Eagan zone. Played into the high slot. Here's Becker. Sends up to Thonvold. 2-on-1. Becker, Thonvold. Ooh, that passing attempt was sent into the skate of a Rosemount defender, and I believe their goalie had to make a save. The net was knocked off as a few guys converged on that net. So Turvold out for Schmidt. Eagan again rolling two centers, so you'll see lines changing up here pretty frequently. Back to the Eagan defense. Puck intercepted there. Becker sends it in deep. Thonvold on it. Creates a turnover at the Eagan line. Thonvold tried to slide one over to Turvold. Back to Thonvold. They got a little odd man opportunity here. Oh, Thonvold sent it across. It hit something out front. Bounced over Turvold's stick. Irish clear. Send it back. Eagan regrouping. That skip just past Will Thonvold, and we're going to have an icing. So St. Clair and Umland switch with Becker and Thonvold. The D pairs also switch. So we've got Turvold, Umland, St. Clair, Steinke, and Gannon. 37 seconds left here. Egan's got it off the face-off. Gannon plays up the line, held by a wing. Back to that same wing. His shot goes wide. St. Clair and Steinke defending here. St. Clair, he floats it over to Umland. About 15 seconds remain. Umland gets it in deep. It's See if we can't get a turnover and a quick shot here. Instead, Irish are out with it. They've got maybe a scoring opportunity here. Centering pass. Doesn't find anybody. Turbo clears. That's going to do it for the first period. So Eagan trails the Irish 1-0. We're going to resurface the ice. So we'll rejoin you in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's right before. There's about a half hour between his game and Anaheim. I don't know exactly. Can't look. Okay. got a new goalie, huh?
What's that?
Austin changed jerseys.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of weird to see him. Typically, you don't see a guy jump right into that.
Big time it is. Big time. Oh, it's already on.
Was it really?
Oh, it's right.
If that's Jake, but I think it is. Say no. All right, back for the second period. Eagan trails Rosemount 1-0. Puck down, Turbo wins back to Eilertson. Puck got away from him. Dylan knocks it into the corner. Here's Turvold. He reverses. Chips it up to Becker. I think that went off the stick of Dylan into the Eagan bench, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Turvold back to Eilertson again. And that is back in, played by the Rosemount goalie. Nice little breakout there for the Irish. They enter the zone. Move the puck behind the net. Defended there by Dylan and Turvold. Puck turned over. Here's Stonvold. Leaves for Turvold. Turvold's toe drag is snuffed out in the neutral zone. Rosemount back in with it. Nice physical play there by Eilertson. Shot in from the point goes wide. Another wide shot. Here's Stonvold. That was blocked out front. That goes behind the net. Centering play intercepted by Eilertson. He rings it around. It's going to go. Icing is waved off. Rosemount player didn't like it, but I agree with the ref in that scenario. Here's St. Clair. Dylan fires it in deep. Steinke almost looked his dump in almost looked like it was on time, but they called that offside, so we'll have his center ice face off. It'll be Schmidt with Umland, St. Clair, Gannon, and Steinke. Irish jumping into the corner. Steinke catches an edge, leaving the zone. It gets to the line, but not out. Schmidt is retreating. Turned over. Here's the Irish. Played out to the point. D to D. That misses its target. Thrown back in deep. Schmidt on it. Puck bounces out front. Cade Steinke to collect there. Bouncing puck out front, handled there by the Irish. They're flying a couple kids. Eagan will have to be aware of that. Rosemount rings it. Deflected there at the line, held by Priest. But Irish turn it back over. Puck sent in. Irish win that race. They center, shot, tipped out front. Defended there by Schwartz. Puck sent back to the line. Block there. Might have gotten away with something. Rosemount regroups. Second period, so it'll be tough for a team that gets stuck in their zone to get a line change. Priest up to Becker. He hits St. Clair, who chips it in and goes for a change. So we've got Becker, Saleda, and Turvold right now in on the forecheck. Becker out with it. Makes a move. He and a player collided out front. Here's Turvold. He's a step late. Now Turvold has it. He's going to ring it in deep, looking for Saleda. He doesn't get there. And Irish out with it. Nice stick by Eilertson. He's looking for options. Makes a move. Goes cross ice to Saleda off his stick. Sent in, will hit the skate of Dylan, so he's going to try to regroup. It's offside. So this is Schmidt, Thonvold, Umland, Eilertson, and Dillon. They've got Schmidt tried to clear it. Here's shot went just high over the right shoulder of Austin Schwark and all the way back down where it's played by the Rosemount goalie. They reverse behind the net. A breakout attempt is intercepted by Eilertson. Dillon fires it in. That's on net, so no icing. Rosemount goalie plays it back up to the neutral zone. 3-on-3 into the Eagan zone. Back to the line, shot. That's gobbled up by Schwark. Defensive zone face-off here. So it's this Schmidt with Thonvold and Umland. Rosemount controls, glove save. That shot came in from the point. Schwark saw it all the way. Schmidt wins that one back to Gannon. He chips it back to Schmidt. Rosemount gets there first. Centering play, hit the skates of Cade Steinke. Irish pinch, hold it in. Play back to a D, shot. Deflected by Schwark's blocker up into the netting, so another defensive zone faceoff. So Becker's going to take this draw with Priest and Saleda. Eilertson behind his net. Chips it up. Was fired out of play by an Irish player, so that should come out of the zone. Becker wins over to Priest. He chips it in back to his D, but it didn't make it all the way there. It was intercepted by Rosemount, so they take possession in the Eagan zone. D-to-D pass goes off a skate and into the neutral zone. Centering pass disrupted by Dylan. Shot hit Eilertson in the back. Rosemount still has it. Shot hits a Rosemount player out front. And that's going to be cleared and down for an icing. So, a lot of action in Austin Schwartz's end of the rink here in this first half of the second period. So it's Schmidt centering Turvold and Thonvold. Gannon and Steinke play catch behind the net. Cade comes out with it. That's turned over. 2-0 shot. That's fired wide. Another shot in. Yeah. Egan's got to start controlling the puck, winning some races. Here's Thonvold. He gets Gannon. Here's Gannon again. That hits our Irish skate back into the Egan zone. Gannon up to Turvold. He tried to hit Schmidt. Here's Turvold. He and Thonvold will enter on a 2-on-2. The centering play hits the side of the net. Turvold grabs it again, loses it to a Rosemount defender. It's played up into the stands. They got it. All right. So this face-off will come back into the Rosemount zone. This will be Becker, Umland, St. Clair. Umland back to Eilertson. His shot goes wide. Dylan sends it up the boards. Rosemount not able to enter. There's 6.5 minutes left of this second period. Wildcats still trail 1-0. It's played out to the Egan line, skips past Eilertson's stick, goes all the way down. Icing's waved off. Rosemount wins the race, comes out with the puck. They play out to the line. That skips out of the zone, so they're going to have to regroup at neutral. Irish send it in, but that's intercepted by Eilertson. Dylan plays up to St. Clair, who deflects it in. Rosemount gains possession. Here's Eilertson. Hit the blue line, didn't like what he saw. Throw back around. A couple of Wildcats go for a change. Icing waved off. Irish change except for one guy. Schwartz plays it around to Priest. His pass to Becker was a little off target, and it trickles back in on Schwartz, who will hang on to it for a Egan defensive zone face-off. Gannon, Schmidt, Priest, Steinke, Saleda. Puck down in the skates of the ref, and the Irish come out with it. Shot blocked by Priest, that hit his stick, and he collects it, fires it out. Irish with the weak side outlet pass. They enter the zone, get it behind the Egan defense. like a wrestling match between Steinke and big number 9 for Rosemount. They've found each other a few times tonight, or this morning. Schmidt has it. Still got it on the wall. Leaves for Priest. He makes a move. He had Saleda out front, but he was defended by an Irish player. Play coming in. Good stick there by Mason Dillon. Schmidt makes a move at his blue line. Sends it in deep. 3 Wildcats go for a change. Puck kept there by Becker. Turvold touched it for a moment. Here's Turvold. His shot is, I think we have a slashing penalty. Or a high stick. Looks like that'll be on Turvold. So that's going to put the Irish on their first power play of the night. Yeah, that's the first penalty called in this game. So with 3:43 left in the second period, Eagan trailing by a goal. They've got to kill off a 2-minute penalty here. So we've got Thonvold, Becker with Eilertson and Dillon. Rosemount controls off the face-off. Shot saved by Schwartz. Play down low. Another nice play by Schwartz to read that backdoor pass. Came high to low. Here's another D-to-D play. Shot tipped by Eilertson out front. Irish looking for a seam. That shot is exactly what Eagan would have wanted. That's missed wide and sends the Irish back into their own zone to regroup. If you miss the net on a power play, you don't want to miss it with that kind of speed because you let go of your zone control. But here the Irish again. Pass to the half wall. Blocked there by Eilertson. Here's Thonvold. He's just going to send it out. He chips that. Could it have been played by an Irish defender? Nope, they call icing. So that group kills off the first minute and 2 seconds of the Turvold penalty. So St. Clair's going to take this face off. He's out with Logan Umland, Ben Gannon, and Kate Steinke. Rosemount has to go all the way back into their zone to regroup here. Rosemount has the same power play group out. Shot deflected wide. Back out high to Rosemount. Pass, backdoor shot. High and into the netting. So Irish have had a couple of good looks, but haven't been able to capitalize yet. 30 seconds remain on this penalty kill. Dillon and Eilertson on for Gannon and Steinke now. Puck sent into the far corner. Eilertson tries to clear, gets to St. Clair, who's able to chip it out. Just 15 seconds remain in this Irish power play. Again, it's been the same players in the whole time. That was offside. So center ice face-off here. Priest, Saleda, Dillon, Eilertson. Played high into the hands of Dillon. He did well to get that out of the zone. Here's Turvold. He's back out. Schmidt takes his spot. Eilertson, nice breakout pass Here's Priest. He gets a shot, looking for a rebound for Schmidt. That was steered into the corner, however. Schmidt and Priest battle. Schmidt comes out with it, plays out to Eilertson. His shot, saved and held by Rosemount. See if we can't get one in the last minute here. Get this momentum turned around. Here's Priest. Saleda left behind the net. That's not held at the line. So we'll have a face-off coming here with just under a minute to play in the second period. Schmidt, Priest, Saleda still out. Gannon, Steinke jump on the ice. Irish under the zone, throw it out front. That shot went wide. Here's another opportunity maybe here for Rosemount, looking for a shot, defended by Steinke. Puck sent into the corner. Rosemount still has it. Schmidt out with it. He's going to try to get to the red line. He does, but Rosemount able to chip it back and head the other direction. Weak shot, tip shot into the glove hand of Austin Schwark with 14 seconds left in the second period. Rosemount wins the faceoff, played out to the line. Shot coming that floated high. Eilertson had his man tied up out front. Shot the last moment, blocked out front, and after two, Rosemount still leads 1-0. Shots are 12-6 in favor of the Irish. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, back for third period action. I erroneously gave you a 12-6 shot advantage for the Irish. That was after the first period. They update after each period now, and it's shots are 17-9 in favor of the Irish right now. Turvold, Thonvold, Becker, Dylan, Eilertson to start for the Wildcats. Here come the Irish. Play out front. Bouncing puck that snuck past Schwark. I didn't see what it hit, but There was a pass out front, chipped by a Rosemount player. Looks like it snuck in glove side on Schwark, and just like that, about 20 seconds into the third period, Rosemount jumps out to a 2-0 lead. Wildcats win the draw back. Here's Stanky. He goes cross ice to Becker. Here's Stonvold and Becker. It's not going to sneak out, so Turvold's got to regroup. He's going to send it in deep, try to get behind these Irish defenders, get a turnover back behind the net, but they very efficiently go D to D and up the wall. Stonvold holds. He's got the puck in the high slot. He sends it back to Steinke, but that goes through his legs. Steinke chipped to Stonvold. Here's Gannon. His pass to Turvold was deflected. Becker turns that puck over, sends it to Gannon. St. Clair battling, comes out with it. This puck was turned around there by an Irish defender. Becker's still on the forecheck here. Irish clear it. And St. Clair's Schmidt and Umlin enter on a 3-on-1. St. Clair shoots, a glove save by the Rosemount goalie. So Wildcats with an offensive zone faceoff here on Hudson's weak side as the center. Irish win it back. They're going to ring that puck. They like to send a wing to the high wall to chip it to that center coming through. Here's Schmidt, who controls. It's turned over at the Rosemount blue line. Rosemount out of the corner with it. Shot, blocker saved by Schwark. Steinke looks to be hobbled a little bit. He gets off the ice. Eilertson jumps on that breakout pass, intercept at the line. Shot, glove down by Schwark. Rebound to Schmidt. Wildcats go D to D. Here's Eilertson. He finds St. Clair. And St. Clair was slowed down at the lines. Eagan jumped offside. Priest, Turvold, Saleda, Dillon, Eilertson. Priest to Dillon. Here's Eilertson. That's turned over at the Eagan line, back behind the net. Eilertson absorbs a check, plays the puck. There's Priest trying to get it to Turvold, just too far out in front of him. And Rosemount's offside. So Stanky's having a leg looked at, it looks like. Obviously hope he's doing okay. Becker jumps back to D with Gannon. I think this is the third position Luke Becker's played tonight, wing, D, and center. And it, clearing attempt by Rosemount was fired up into their fans. Offensive zone faceoff here for the Wildcats. Down 2-0 with just, 11 minutes left in the game. Turvold to Becker. His shot tipped by Priest. Just trickled wide. Priest sends it in deep. Rosemount trying to fly a guy. Blindside hits are always dangerous. Becker took a good one. But he looks to be okay. Irish win it. Send it in deep. It's rung around. Here's Dylan. Turvold skates past it. Priest looking for Dylan. Can't find him. Eilertson defends a shot. Schwartz covers it up. So Wildcats lines are pretty jumbled since the first period, with Steinke still not able to get back on the ice. So we've got Schmidt with Umland and Thonvold. Becker and Gannon are on defense. Here's Schmidt. He was off. Looked like Thonvold maybe stepped in offside. Schmidt made a move right at the line. Umland might have been also offside, said, as reported by his dad, our cameraman. Rosemount controls off the face-off. They're able to chip it in deep. Gannon pursuing. Good stick by Gannon. Good physical play. But Rosemount comes out with it. Thonvold intercepts a low to high pass. Will drives wide. He's got leverage down low. Rosemount comes clean with it. Becker chips across the line. Schmidt unable to hold. He goes back to Gannon to Becker. Thonvold throws it in. And he goes for a change. Here's Becker. He leaves for Eilertson. Carter looking for a winger who's moving. Can't find one. That was directed to Saleda just out in front of him. And that'll be an icing. So this will be Turvold, St. Clair, and Saleda. Eilertson and Dillon on defense. Wildcats win the draw. Turvold out with it. He reverses. Now Dillon. Saleda. He fires across for St. Clair. It's out of his reach, but St. Clair will pursue behind the net. Schwartz plays it, brings it on the boards to Saleda. Behind the net. Irish still have possession. They center it. That centering attempt was deflected by Schwark. St. Clair tried to chip to Turvold, but these forwards at the end of a long shift here. Here's Becker. Over to Gannon. Nice play by Slater. Turn it over and he slashed to the ice. So that'll be a... And the Wildcats get their first power play opportunity. Down 2-0. So it'll be Becker, Turvold, Schmidt, Thonvold, and Eilertson to see if they can't generate a few scoring opportunities here. This is a big power play with 7.5 minutes remaining in the period. Turvold controls off the faceoff. He slides to Thonvold. He shoots low, hits something out front, and Irish clear. Eilertson tries to settle that puck down. He's got it behind the net, leaves to Thonvold. Moves it to Turvold, hits Eilertson. He enters, Thonvold holds. Over to Turvold in his skates. Thonvold clears. Back to Turvold. He's got some room in the slot. He went back to Thonvold, out of his reach though, and chipped around him. Wildcats need to get a little possession here. Breakout pass intercepted. Turvold plays back to Thonvold, who hits Eilertson. Now to Thonvold, right into a changing Rosemount player. Wildcats is trying to get a little traction here. Rosemount in with it. Pass out front, save Schwark. Good play there by Austin Schwark. Bounce out of play. 5 seconds remaining on the Rosemount penalty. Wildcats not able to get much clean possession on that power play. 5:41 remain in the game. It's Priest, St. Clair, and Umland. Schwark plays it high to the line, out, caught. And Rosemount drives it in deep again. Irish walk off the wall. Turnaround shot goes wide. It's maybe a hand pass. So we'll have a hand pass on the Irish. So that face-off will come out of the zone. Irish control off the face-off. They get it into the Eagan zone. Gannon flips it out. Irish are going to have to regroup here. Breakout pass comes all the way out to Mason Dillon at center ice. He's got it now behind his own net. Here's Umland. He hits Dillon. Back to Umland in his skate. Priest reverses right in the hands of a Rosemount player. Shot and goal. So that's a 3-goal margin now for the Rosemount Irish with 4:19 left in the third period. We have Schmidt with Thonvold, Saleda, Becker, and Eilertson. Schmidt skates through neutral, sends it in deep. Saleda putting some pressure on down below. He's got Schmidt with him. Saleda with it. Makes a move out front. He stopped. That gets to the goal. A save had to be made. Rebound came out. Eilertson fired it back in, and that puck just snuck past the outstretched arms of Hudson Schmidt at the Rosemount blue line. So Wildcats now again behind their own net. Centering pass almost intercepted in a very dangerous spot there by the Irish. Irish go for a change. Here come the Wildcats. Centering play. Shot. I think that might have caught Schwark and deflected high. So another grade A scoring chance for the Irish. Humlin, St. Clair, Turvold, Gannon, and Dillon. Turvold wins back to Gannon. Plays behind the net. Turned over here, the Irish. They fire it wide. Humlin fires it up and out of the zone, but that finds an Irish stick first. St. Clair turns it over, chips it out. 3 Irish quickly surround him. Irish still possess. Out to the D. Shot. Makes it all the way through. Schwark hangs on. Under 2.5 now to play. Turvold with St. Clair and Humlin still. Shot blocked there by Turvold out of the zone. St. Clair to Turvold. He was covered quickly. Humlin comes out with it. Sends to the line. Here's Dillon over to Gannon. Wildcats hold, but just can't quite gain possession. Here's Turvold. Dillon exits the zone. Sends it back in. Now it's behind the Rosemount net. Played out. Eilertson had to wait, make sure they didn't have too many men on the ice before he touched it. Here's Priest with a head of steam. Becker on the regroup. Egan's got to see if they can't get a shot or two here. That pass is intercepted. Sent back in. Irish with a conservative forecheck now. Just don't want to get any Wildcats in behind them. 3-on-3 as Egan enters the zone. Thonvold shoots. Good shot. Saved and held. Puck down to the Egan line. Eilertson held it momentarily, but puck snuck out. So again, Schmidt, Thonvold, Priest, Becker, and Eilertson at D. Eagan wins that face-off back. Becker throws it up into neutral ice, where the Irish collect it. Thonvold skates behind his own net, leaves for Becker, 25 seconds. Luke flips it up high, out of the zone. Priest grabs it there. Here's Schmidt, over to Thonvold, to Eilertson. He throws on the break, sends it in the slot. That was behind Schmidt. Here's Becker, so giving it one last shot. And that'll do it. Rosemount controlled that one from start to finish, and the Eagan Wildcats lose 3-0 in the first game of the Eden Prairie first test of the best tournament. So we'll be back this evening, 8-something. What time we play? 8:40 something tonight. So thanks for tuning in for some Wildcat hockey. We'll catch up with you later.
That's the only thing.